Hello, boys and girls. Coming to you with the last couple parts of the Topic 1 online assessment. Let's take a look here at the next question. Which expression has the same value as 3 divided by 5/9? Now remember, we'd write 3, and we would convert 3 into a fraction, but any whole number can be written as a fraction is just 3 over 1, because 3 divided by 1 still gives us 3. Divided by 5/9. Now, just like when we divide decimals, we have a decimal in the divisor. We do a little changing around. We do manipulating. We'll do the same thing here. So this 3 first, if we will. We want to figure out how many times 5/9 goes in there. Keyword here, times. So we're going to multiply by the reciprocal of 5/9, which is 9/5. And those two expressions are then equivalent. And this is what we're doing with. Right there. Pretty straightforward. All right, next one. It says Holly is displaying a postcard collection on a bulletin board that is 35 3/4 inches wide. Each postcard is 5 7/8 inches wide. So let's just make a little drawing here of this bulletin board that she has. So I believe she says it's 35 and 3/4 inches wide. So from here to here, it's 35 3/4 inches wide. Now she has postcards. Postcards are going to go inside here. Little postcards. We're going to tile them, if you will. And each postcard is approximately or exactly 5 7/8 inches wide. Now, it says here use a drop-down menu. I don't have that. So my first thought is here use blank numbers that are close to actual numbers. So I use friendly numbers. Keyword is friendly. Alright. So for 35 3/4. 35 3/4. Now, if I round up, I'm a little worried. Let's see here. I can make this become, let's see here. It can either be approximately 36. I could also say it's approximately 35. I could round it down. Now, the postcards, say they're approximately 6 inches. I could also say they're approximately 5 inches. Alright? Now, if I want to figure out here, it says, I'm going to skip part A and go to part B. It says, choose the best estimate for the number of postcards Holly can display in each row. Well, if I did this, if this board is 36 inches wide and I divide that by 6, 36 divided by 6 gives me, I believe, 6 cards. Alright? 36 divided by the 6, and round both of those up, gives me 6 cards. If I do the opposite and I go, hey, let's go 35 divided by 5, I get how many cards? 35 divided by 5 gives me 7 cards. Is my math right here. 36, because I rounded up, made it friendly, and I made it friendly because I made it with a factor of 36, which is 6, so that's why these are friendly. 6 is a factor of 36, or I could flip it and say 36 is a multiple of 6. I did the same thing here, 35. 35 is friendly with 5 because 5 is a factor of 35. Also, 35 is a multiple of 5. So again, which one would be the better one to choose? I'm possibly going to go with, my thought is this, I would like to round down. Just because I round up, I'm actually overestimating. Let's see here. So if I go 35 here, and I round this down to 5 here. Alright, so I'm figuring out how many 5s go into 5. So my best estimate for this, I'm feeling confident with the answer of 7. That 7 cards can fit across each row. Now, let's think about this. If I go, let's think, I'm going to get, again, maybe I'm not right here. If I went 5 cards times 7, that gives me exactly 35. But now I got those 7/8, and each 7/8 is very close to what? It's close to 1, isn't it? 1 whole. So there's no way now, if I got 35 plus an additional at least 1 inch, I'm going to be over that limit. So maybe the 35 is not a good estimate. Maybe I should actually estimate higher. So let me see if I can erase this here. There we go. Let's try this. Let's say, let me get rid of my math here. Let's change my thought process here. Let's say I did go 6. Alright, so I went 6 cards. Alright, now I'm thinking 6 times 6 gives me exactly 36. But again, each one of these cards is a little less than 1 hole. So now I'm going to change my answer. I'm going to go with 6 cards each row. Feeling better with that because I think that's 7. 7 times 5 is 35, plus those extra almost an inch every time. It's going to extend me over. I'm going to go with 6 cards. So this here, I'm going to round up to 36. This, I'm going to round up to 6. All right. Hope that makes sense why I did that and what my thought process was there. All right. Next question. It's the last question. A model train is 15 3/4 inches long. Each car in the train is 2 5/8 inches in length. How many cars are in the train? I'm going to use a little picture here. I'm going to use a line, actually. So here's my train. I'm going to make a straight line. There's my train. All together, this train is, from here to here, is 15 3/4 inches long. Now, I have a bunch of little trains that are 2 5/8, 2 5/8, 2 5/8, 2 5/8. So I'm just seeing how many times 2 5/8 gives me about how many times it'll go into this. So I'm going to take 15 3/4 and I'm going to divide it by 2 5/8. Let's do a little conversion here. 15 times 4. 15 times 4, I believe, gives me 60 plus 3 gives me 63 over 4. Divided by, that's 2 times 8. 2 groups of 8 is 16. Plus 5 left over gives me 21/8. I'm going to take the reciprocal now. The reciprocal of the divisor, so that gives me 65/4 times 8/21. Cross reduction here. Oh, my pen just went nuts. So I'm going to do cross reduction because I see that 8 and 4 have a common factor of 4. 4 goes into 4 once, 4 goes into 8 twice. I say I have a common factor here. 21 goes into 21 once, 21 goes to 63. How many times? 3 times. I have 3 times 2 gives me 6 cars. Okay, boys and girls, if you use this video effectively, I am very confident in what you will have happen or what you will earn on Monday's topic 1 post test. Take care.